Hello, people. I'm Michael, my cousin back there. Well, I'm here to tell you about a date that I had last week. This girl, Shenel. I met her at my school. She was real cool. Real cool. I was talking to her one day after school, waiting for my mom to come pick me up. And we was talking. And then this black car just came up like this, stopped. Somebody at the window looking dead at me. Kept going. And then you see that car come back around, whipping so fast around the corner. Zoom. Stopped. 3 people got out, looking dead at me. I'm thinking I'm about to die, but luckily it's her family. So I asked her if she wants to go on a date with me, and she said, yeah, I think about it. So I got a call the next day. I said, hello. She was like, yes. I was like, huh? Shenel? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. So we're on for next week? She was like, yup. So next week comes, I go to her house to pick her up. Her dad enters the door. I was thinking, okay. Let me calm down. So I go inside the house, and I sit on the couch and talk to her dad for like 5 minutes while she's getting ready, I guess. And we're talking. He said, okay, you're cool. You can go on a date with my daughter. So she comes downstairs. I say, hey, give her a hug and everything. And we leave. So we go out, they drop us off, we go to the movies. About half an hour of the movie in, we're cuddling and everything. Then these 2 people walk in, like half an hour gone through by the movie, and they just now walk in. So I'm thinking, like, that has to be somebody that I know or something, somebody that she knows. So I ask her, did you invite any more people? She says no. I go, okay. And she says, Michael. I said, yeah. Like, these people, like, keep staring at us. I was like, am I supposed to do something about this? She's like, you're the dude, right? I'm like, yeah. So I go down there. So I walk down there, and I take a good glance at him. Don't bother, that's the phone. But I take a quick glance at him, and I see a black guy, bald. So I'm like, is this her dad? So I walk back. She said, did you talk to him? I said, no, I just looked at him, and they looked back, and they just turned back around. So like 5 minutes before the movie over, we're making out, and they look back one more time, and then they both get up, run back, bow, quick. They ran. It's like, get off. I'm like, what? What's going on? Turns out they're her 2 brothers. I'm thinking, how is this dude bald? And it's like he had cancer. I'm like, oh, okay. So we get home, and I drop her off. I give her a kiss goodbye, and I walk home. Then the 2 brothers, like, one comes this way, and one is walking down the street like this, and I'm right here, and they're just going like. Then they trap me. They trap me, like, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? They're like, I don't want you going out with my sister again. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. I try to keep walking, And then one of them holds me back, and they're like, I'm serious. I'm like, okay, I'm serious too. And then I go back to her house like a week later when her brothers aren't there. I know their brothers not there because I talked to her that night and she told me that they weren't there. So I knocked on the door and I walked in and nobody's there. It was just her. So we're kissing. We're going at it. Bam, walk upstairs to her room. We're laying down in her bed, kissing, making out and everything. And then all I hear is boom. I'm like, what is that? She's like, it's a door. She doesn't have any windows in her room. So I run out, go in her parents' room, hop out the window. There's nothing there that I can land on. So we're on the second story floor. I jump down, land in the bushes in my boxers. I don't have none of my clothes. I'm running down the street as fast as I can. Then a car hits the corner. A car comes around the corner. And I'm like, oh God, who is this? So I keep running faster and faster and faster. My heart beating, thinking I'm about to die. Like my heart about to jump on my body and run with me. And I get to my house and I look and I don't have my keys. So I'm banging on the door, banging. And I'm like, Mom. So she answers the door. I run in, hop down on the floor. And she's like, boy, get up. So I get up and I run in the house and I stay on the couch, heart beating. Like my heart is beating so fast I can't feel it. It's like my heart is next to me, breathing with me. So 2 days later, she's like, you can come get your clothes. I'm like, all right. So I go over her house and I'm about to get my clothes. And she throws them out of her parents' window and she says, go. My parents are going to be here any minute. So I run back home and her parents are there talking to my mom. I guess she told them what had happened because I guess they have video cameras in their house. And she didn't know about that until today. So they talked to my mom and everything, and I'm in trouble. That's what I'm thinking. But my dad's there too, so they just have a deep talk with me. And so we started dating for about 4 months. And she just broke up with me. And the story ends like that. Peace. Come next week and I want to tell you about my first escape out of my house.